FNaF 3 is the second shortest made game of the series, being made in 5 months. Scott Cotton took too many sniffing salts, so now you see ghosts roaming the halls, totally not because your brain is being suffocated. This game is probably one of the most underrated FNaF games because you all know Sister Location is the alpha male of the series. Not really for me. This game is one of my favorite FNaF games, although many people may not agree with it. Without taking my secret sugar powder on this journey, let's begin. All the quirky animatronics in this game are Spring Boy, Toast Freddy, Chica Potato, Homeless Foxy, Pinocchio Phase 2, Pineapple Pizza Mango, Earbreaker, and sometimes the occasional Shady Freddy. Springtrap is the main furry of the series and likes to make others furry. He is the only real animatronic that you don't hallucinate, so he can kill you. Later in the series, we found out that the security guard from most of the games is Michael Afton, which implies to FNaF 3 as well. Toast Bear lost the privilege of one of its legs, so now he lives around the office window. Chica Potato will appear at camera 7 in one of the arcade screens. If you stare at it for too long, once you leave the camera and turn to the left, she will appear. The Homeless Foxy will pop up around the box of an animatronic spare part. He will be on top of it, and if you look at him too long, he will jump on you sexual style. Pinocchio Phase 2 will appear randomly in the cameras, and to avoid him, you must quickly turn to a different camera. Pineapple Pizza Mango will be at camera 4. To avoid it, don't look at it like my ex. Earbreaker will appear on camera 8, will pop up on your screen with the sound equivalent of CocoMelon. There's no way to avoid it unless you don't watch camera 8 often. Jump scares are the weakest ones in the saga because you can expect them instead of the other games. You don't know when. Basically, the amount of animatronics has decreased since the last game, although most of them can't kill you. FNaF 3 added more content to the series, mainly adding different endings and more minigames. This game has more minigames than the last game, and 3 endings. The minigames look the same as the last game, but it has more variety. For example, in the Mango minigame, you must get parts for them while children try to take it apart. Another minigame is the Balloon Boy minigame. In this minigame, Balloon Boy hops around collecting balloons to get to the exit. Each of them has a symbolic meaning that I will explain later. All the content in this game has made it better, like the ending. To get the bad ending, you must complete night 1 through 5 and not do any of the side objectives. In a good ending, each night there's a certain thing you must do to play the minigames, and when you get to such minigames, you must think outside of the box, figuratively and literally. When you do all of them, night 1 to 5, there will be another minigame called the Happiest Day. You complete it and you get the good ending. And the neutral ending is basically the same as the bad ending, but you do night 1 through 7 and get the newspaper saying that the building burned down. This game added more content and more, which I will explain in a second. This game has a lot of symbolic meanings. For example, in the good ending, all the animatronics' masks light up, which is a way to say that their spirits are free, while in the bad ending, their masks are lit up, meaning that they're still trapped. Springtrap represents the suffering William Afton goes through for killing the children.
Michael! Don't leave me here! Michael! Michael! Help me!
There are scenes that show once you open the game, William after trying to take the suit off, showing his pain face from his suffering inside of the suit. The phantoms represent the trauma Michael Afton goes through in the first 2 games. The Happiest Day minigame represents all the children's souls leaving the animatronics and going to rest. In this game, you're Michael Afton with again your bottom in a seat that will probably give you tetanus. You must survive 5 nights with a 70-year-old furry with a strong urge to show you his furry collection, while watermelon versions of the main animatronics besides Bonnie try to make you watch CocoMelon videos by accident if you lit up a Chipotle burrito. Never team burn up. The master furry supposedly dies, but he always comes back in bed and unlocked. Turns out Shaggy was the man behind the slaughter according to the movie cast, but Danny DeVito should have been William Afton. This game has brought more minigames to the table than the last games. These minigames are more important because they are the cause of the good ending. In the mango minigame, you collect mango's parts while trying to avoid horny teenagers trying to sexually touch you. To get the good ending in mango's part, when you're near the exit, go on top of the platform above it and jump into the far right wall. When you fall all the way down, there will be balloons that will go up. When you climb up them, you'll make it to a cake and the game crashes. In the Balloon Boy minigame, you collect balloons alone. To get the good ending in this game, you jump to the platforms on the far left and jump through the wall. Once down, you go to the right until there is a new room with a gay balloon. And when you touch it, it crashes the game. In the Toy Chica minigame in this game, Toy Chica gives cake to little boys. And without a context, this might sound weird, which is kind of sus, but it is out of context. To get the good ending in the minigame, you get the first cake and then go through the hole on the right. When you go through the far left and then glitch through the wall, once you glitch through the walls, you hand a cake to a child and the game crashes. In the Sadie Bonnie minigame, you teleport to all the minigames going through them until you find a crying child and hand them a cake. Afterwards, the game crashes. The Freddy Bear minigame is hard to explain, so I will put it in simple terms. You basically glitch around the map and kind of randomly until you can go to the far right of the map and find a separate room with yet another crying child that you give a cake to and the game crashes. After that, there's another minigame where you can control an animatronic and follow a shot of Freddy. When you follow them to the end of the room, William Afton comes out of the shadows and destroys you. Minigames from this game and the future games have better and more minigames. I would rate this game a 6.7 out of 10 because the positives in this game are the graphics are an improvement on the previous game. There's a better quantity and quality of minigames. It has a lot of content. Strange epics is Chica Potato. Really good soundtrack, but in every remastered they changed some of it. The negatives are bland jump scares because they sound like somebody's throwing up and coughing at the same time. Here's an example. The Phantom design is quite bad. Gameplay can get more boring and stressful compared to the other ones. It isn't as scary. Overall, the game struggles at doing some of the main things it was made for, but I still love it. This video took us a while because of personal problems. I'm lazy. December wasn't the best month for me, so I put it out for a while. The next video will be a different kind of video, so look forward to that. Now there's 95% that isn't a crime, which is better, but still quite bad. If we get up to 90%, then we will give you a circus baby. She can dance, she can sing, she can make balloons and play with her fingertips, she can make ice cream. So make sure to like and subscribe. Until then, see you on the next video.
Oh!